Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome to the final episode of Let's Play Safecracker. We are on the cusp, finally, of figuring out who's going to be making all the sponduli and who's going to be going home with nothing. So let's get down to business. We went up into the loft last episode and knocked out a couple of safes up there. We got this letter from Margaret, which is going to be a vital piece in unlocking the safe that this chip card is involved in. We went into the dressing room and dealt with the Polybius Square safe, and then we went into the blue bedroom and did the randomly generated phone puzzle safe. And in doing that, we got a couple of triple keys that we went and unlocked the first door in the violet bedroom with, only to reveal another door that you need more triple keys for. So that has led us right back here in the room that we started the last episode in to do the screen and keycard reader puzzle. So we'll take that and plop it right in there, and in doing that you'll see that there's four numbers here, but they're all fragmented and incomplete. And so the object of this is to reconstruct those numbers properly to unlock the four little safety bars in here and get the thing open. So it's a tough one. There's a lot of experimentation involved here, and I really hope that I can remember what the sequence is in here. Otherwise, this is going to take a while. So, as you can see, any of these numbers could be a number of different things. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities here. So this could be like a 2, it could be a 3, it could be an 8. So let's try 8 for this. This one, if you look at it, it could either be a 7 or a 6, or even a 5 actually. If you go down this way, I think we're gonna go with 7 though. That looks more like it would be a 7. I think they kind of made it look that way for a reason to throw you off, but I think that's going to be a 7. This one, it really looks like it's either going to be a 4 or a 9. There's not really a lot going there, so let's try the 4. It looks like the obvious choice. And then this one, it looks like it's either going to be a 6 or an 8. So let's try 6. Oh, actually that was a pretty good first try there.
Maybe it's not so complicated after all.
Okay, so unlike the phone puzzle in the blue bedroom, this because that one would tell you exactly which ones were in the right spots and which ones weren't. This one will tell you how many you got right, but it won't tell you the order of which ones you got. It'll just tell you on a base level how many you got right. So that's what makes this one hard, is that you don't really know whether which one you got and which one you didn't. That's how it can really throw you off track. But let's try this again. I'm gonna stick with that 8. And I'm going to stick with that 7. Now this one here, I mean, there's either a 4 or a 9, so let's try 9 with this one instead. And then let's go back with that 6, I suppose. Hey, there we go! Nice! Awesome! This is a puzzle that, it gives me so much shit because I always end up picking the wrong one to switch. And we got it, so this is good. That saved us a lot of time. Alright, so we got a triple key. Let's go dump that thing off in the violet bedroom before we go knock out our next little sequence of things. So here we go. As you can tell, there is but one triple key left in the mix here of things to do. And you're probably wondering to yourself, well, Adam, what safe is left? I mean, we've knocked out pretty much everything. But we're going to be going back into a room that we haven't seen in quite some time, actually. We haven't been there in a few episodes, and I'm excited to go back there. This is a fun little puzzle. Let's go head back to the workshop for this little safe right across the way over here. This is one, it's been patiently waiting for our attention, and now we're going to fulfill it. So we take this chip card and toss it in here, and as you'll see, there are a bunch of dials with letters on them, and in no particular order, really. And so you're probably wondering, well, how the hell are we going to deal with this? Well, if you refer back to this letter from Margaret, the one that I did in the absolutely awful accent last time, there's a little clue here, and it's not one that really comes out just right there in front of you. It doesn't say, hey, hey, my brother Walter, the answer to the safe is this. But the part actually is right here, my dear brother Walter. And you go back and look here, look at some of these letters. Look very carefully. It's not in any particular order, but you'll see a W, you'll see an A, there's an E down here, there's an L over there. You kind of see where I'm going with this, don't you? If you construct these properly, the answer to this safe is Walter. It's a great idea. What an awesome idea for a safe. I love it. And with doing that, you open up this little doomsday room in here, even though it has a window. I don't know why you would do that.
I think I must be the first person to have come in here for a long time.
I mean, if you were gonna have a secret room like this, that you have a special, like, you know, safe door here that's protecting it, why would you have two windows, like, showing people that this is a room that exists in your house? Like, you'd want to make it not look like it's there. Let's take a look at this note.
Let's have a look at this letter. Dear Sir, our foundation profoundly thanks you for your generous donation. This amount will increase our potential for action considerably. Your contribution will, as you request, remain confidential. Thank you again.
I wonder who that was to. I wonder how many notes he got like that, because for a guy that's a billionaire, he's probably donating a lot of money, and so, man, he'd be getting stacks of those. Thank you for your generous donation requests in there. Alright, so, here we go. This puzzle, I hate it so much.
Confounded glass. It's impossible to get right through to the key.
It is. Ugh, yep, this is where the final triple key is resting, and it is the one that I hate the most in this entire game, because I am awful at these puzzles. So, luckily, I took notes down for this one. This is basically the only one that I really needed to have written down, because we'd be doing this for hours otherwise. So, here we go. You'll have to give me a couple minutes, and I'll probably be very quiet for it, so I apologize for the silence, but we'll need it for this. There are quite a few moves to make. Alright, then we go with these two. And then we go with this one. And this one. We go with this one down. And we go here. And then there. Left with this guy. Go up with this one. Go here. I don't know how people are possibly good at these puzzles, man. These are so damn hard. I can't stand them. I really do. Okay. That one. Go back up with this guy. There's so many like little itty bitty moves that you got to do in here. Go back down here. Here, that one, and that one. Let's see, then we go here, back here, move that over, there. Let's see, maybe I wasn't supposed to do that just yet. Okay, so that one was supposed to go there. I'm sorry. Got a little bit ahead of myself there. There we go. And we're good! Dun 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 dun! Alright, finally. God, I hate that puzzle so much. Alright, I apologize for the silence there. Those puzzles are just the worst. I've never been good at them. That took me hours. Actually, it took me days to figure that out the first time. I'd get so frustrated with it so quickly, and I'd have to walk away. Otherwise, my blood was going to boil over. You never want to have anything boil over. That's never a good thing. So, now, we've got two things left to do here. And I'm going the wrong way in which I'm trying to get over there. So we got to go back upstairs, and we're going to go right off to the violet bedroom once more to dump off this triple key. So here we go, my friends. Time to open the magic door that had an incredible amount of security involved. But there's nothing there. What is there?
I did it.
I did it, he says.
There it is. I can finally see my prize. Just one last effort.
Okay, this is the final safe in the entire game, you guys. As you can see, the will is right there. It is right there. So, the key in order to do this one, it's something that I told you guys about a little while ago, because there is no immediate clue for that. But remember when I told you about these things on the doors? There are 4 of these in the game, and I think I only showed you 3 of them that I can remember. There was this one here. There was, let's see. There's also one right there. I did not show you guys that one, I don't think. So there's this one right here. That's the 4th one. I also showed you the one that was right in here. That was the first one that I showed you. And then the last one, if I'm not mistaken, was in the yellow bathroom. So there's the 4 of those, and they've all got their own little diagram on it. And so what you need to do with that in order to solve that properly is you need to put all those together. So you need to take all those pictures and you need to pretty much write them down. It's the only way it's going to work. You need to write them down, and if you illustrate them all together by connecting all those dots, you're going to get this password. And that is going to open up the final safe in the game. So it's something that I think is one of the most ingenious ideas for this game. The first time I figured out, because I saw those things on the door when I was playing it the first time, and I couldn't really figure out what they were getting at with it. And we got to this last puzzle and we had no idea. When I was playing this with Matt, we had no idea what we were looking for. But I saw this thing right here on the desk. And I was like, well, wait a minute, I've seen this thing before. And so I went back at those doors and I started looking at those and I saw they were all different. And so I started jotting them down. And then I decided to, just reconstruct the whole thing on top of it. And then when I got that number, I was like, holy shit, I've done it! We got it! And now that we have finally done it, all of our efforts are going to be recognized. And let's see what the will says.
Let's have a look at this letter. If you are reading this, it means my will is still without a beneficiary. Your presence here indicates to me that you share my passion, and therefore have my full trust in designating my heir. Signed, Duncan W. Adams.
So, this is the best part. We get to choose who's getting all the money. And I can tell you one thing already. It is definitely not going to Elizabeth. That's for damn sure. Now, if we were going to be a greedy piece of shit, we could just take the whole thing for ourselves, which I'd be very inclined to do that, because we put in a lot of work for that. But you know what? I don't think that it needs to happen that way. I'm not going to give it to Edward, necessarily, even though he's the one that tipped us off about Elizabeth being a piece of shit. I think that the best way this is going to go is if we give it to Sarah. I mean, she's just a little kid, and having all of that money just for her when she grows up, that's going to be awesome. So we're going to give it to Sarah. Oh, I do want to print the will.
Sarah erects a majestic tomb for...
What the fuck is going on? Why did that happen? What in the world?
business.
Why did that happen? That was weird. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. And I didn't even get to read the thing at the end. Oh, it sucks. I just had like a program just jump in front of my face for no reason. It wasn't even open, and it totally blocked my thing off there. I'll have to go back and read that. All I saw is that she erected a majestic tomb, and that was it. But there it is, my friend. That was Safecracker. It's a fun little game, and I know there's a fair amount of repetitive nature to it, but it's really fun. I love it. I loved the idea of all the different styles of safes they had, the different types of measures you had to go through to get it. Actually having to go and read all of those notes. You could have very easily not have read those, and a couple of those would have been really important. And it gave you the opportunity to get to know all the other characters, so that you could make that decision at the end of who you were going to give the money to. So I really liked it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a really nifty idea, and it was fun. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this series as much as I did. And in the future, we're going to be working on another project here in no time flat. So it was nice to be able to kind of take a break from really serious, real serious games and doing something that was a little bit more laid back like this. I thought it was pretty cool. So, with that said, my friends, this has been your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching, and that's another series in the books. So, I will see you guys in the next one. I can't remember if there's anything at the end of this or not. I don't think that there is. I think it just simply goes right straight to the end of it, and it goes back to the main menu. So, I'll sit here and watch it all play out, just in case there's something at the end here that I don't remember. I think at the very least it'll tell us how long it took us to complete the game. Good old Keop Studio. Paris, France. Good people. Good people. Actually, you know what? I think I know what happened with that thing popping up in front of my screen. I accidentally when I clicked on that on my bottom toolbar, I've got one of my screen capture device things, but it captured a picture of something else for some reason. It just like flew it in front of my face because whenever you do a print screen of just like a photo, it immediately shows up in my edit program right in front of me, which was kind of annoying, and that's what kept me from being able to see that. So how annoying. Yeah, what do you do? I feel like I've seen these credits roll all through here before. Like they're like redoing them again or something. They are doing them again. Okay, so here we are, right back at the front. So with that said, my friends, this is AMF saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next series. Take care, guys. Bye.